Okay, well, before we even get into the fights announcement that we're about to get into, let's first go back and talk about how was Germany?
It was a great experience. I'm really, really glad I went. It was an unfortunate result, but it's good for a guy to go out there. It was very good for me to go out there, see what they do, see how they operate, see the times, the things that I would do differently, the things that I would do the same. So, it was just a good experience for me to know when I do go onto the international scene, like, this is what we got to do, this is what it looks like, this is how the people handle you, Also, that you develop your own idea of, like, what would I do in the hotel room for the 10 days before? Where would I go out? What would I do? What food would I eat? It's huge, The biggest thing for me would probably be the food that I would eat, Like, you go there and nothing is the same as what it is here, And any athlete, if you want to perform, you got to stick to a schedule, you got to stick to a diet, you got to, that flight that puts, water in your legs. There's big things, the layover, the germs, the difference in germs, the atmosphere there. You go there, nobody speaks English. They all want you to lose. They don't even want to sell tickets because you're opposition fighting their countryman. So I'm glad I went. It was a great experience.
You, as you see in the background of you, performance purist, you're training with Josh now. It's been about a week or so. How's things going in this initial period?
Look, I'm very grateful for Josh. It's great to work with him. I'm just always looking to go to the next level. I'm always looking to level up. I'm not here to play games, and I want to take over. I want to be the best, and I believe you have to have a team behind you. Of all aspects. Hand-eye coordination, boxing drills, strength and conditioning. If you want to be an all-round athlete, you got to do it. So, I decided, I've been coming here, I've been seeing the massage therapist here for a while, since the beginning of the year, Ilona. She's great. She's been a big add to my team as well. And then, Josh and I just decided, let's get on it. I'm on the rise. I'm hungry, I'm working hard, but, there's a difference between just working hard and working smart with a plan, and Josh brings that,
Talking about teams, also you got the Smiths that you've been training with for a couple of years now. I mean, as you said, you've grown so much as well since joining. How do you see things going forward?
I think every time we have these interviews, I speak about what a big role Shawn has been, specifically Shawn, Shannon as well, Shannon Stratham. Man, those oaks they put time into me. Shawn is, when I say I was maybe a 3 out of 10 when I joined there, and my last performances speak for themselves. Shawn has put time into me. He understands me as well, which is great. Him and I have a great bond. We have a laugh together. It's lekker. And he invests in me. He puts boxing IQ into me. He teaches me. And Shannon's great. I can contact Shannon any time of the day and say, hey bro, let's do some skills. Hey bro, let's do a little bit of extra work. And he's always down for me, and he's ready to help. So that team. At Team Smith it's incredible. It's not just an athlete looking for more. It's like my coaches are just giving me all the time. So it's an environment to grow.
Well, after the last fight you had with Yusuf, I didn't get the opportunity to do a post, but I was in commentary. So now is sort of the time I'm going to ask you the question. Were you a bit surprised at how fast that ended, and a bit strange and a little bit unusual?
I always say this: fans want to see knockouts. I want to stop people. I always say that I want to stop people. There's no hiding in this business. This business is about knockouts. So I was very disappointed that the fight got stopped. I was also confused. I was having the best fight of my life that night. I'm sure you saw I was smiling in the corner. I was having a time. And I knew, the third round, okay, I landed a couple of good left hands. I landed literally every jab that I threw. I think he landed one glancing left hook on me. And I knew, okay, I'm dominating this fight. I knew, come out for the fourth round, we're going to stop it. And then he just quit on the stool. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes you just beat the life out of a guy. Unfortunate, I would have really liked the fight to have gone on. I was expecting a bit of a tougher fight. That's why I came out stiff on my jab. And, I've been working a lot on that. If you really have a good jab, it sets up the whole fight. And I was landing, I'm not being funny, I was landing every jab on that oak.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to announce your new opponents. You got it's an opponent that you were supposed to fight before, and you had a cut on your eye, so you couldn't take the fights. And then Lebo jumped in as a replacement.
Yeah.
So you can tell us more about this guy.
Like Deontay Wilder said, Limbani, let's go! I'm fighting Limbani Lano. I was supposed to fight him after I fought Level, but I got that cut. So Shawn just made a very, grateful again. Shawn Smith, brilliant fucking oak. Brilliant. I'm making decisions where I'm saying, no man, let's take the fight. It's in 3 weeks' time. Don't worry. Cut. Who cares about a cut? Doesn't matter. This oak's gonna not do me anything. Shawn just says, just wait. Let's heal. The fight will come at the right time. And now it's here. 6th of October, Times Square. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, talk to us about Times Square. It's actually an amazing arena to be in. In fact, you could put that place anywhere in the world. It'll be a world-class arena if it was full. How close do you think we can be getting it to get full one day, maybe? Potentially with the boxes that are coming through.
Well, look, it's a stacked card. I would like to say I would like to fill that place out, man. What a venue, Best venue, in my opinion, best venue in the country, by far. Also they put on a great show there, It's also a lovely ring, lovely stage for the boxers, which is what the show's all about. It's about, us putting on a good fight. And I really think we can fill that out. There's no reason why everybody. Pretoria is it's close. It's 40 minutes away. It's a Sunday afternoon. I mean, what else are you doing on your Sunday afternoon, other than coming to see some guys knock each other out? It's great, good boxing. So I would personally like to headline that show and fill it out. It's a huge arena, and my following just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So I would love to fill that arena out.
Look, I know there's a fight that you really want one day, and down the line. And how big would a fight against a Puzi be in the Sun Arena as opposed to like Blegari or anywhere like that?
Big, massive. Yeah, huge. Kani, him and I know each other pretty well. Everybody knows we've got respect for one another. But that fight would be huge, and when it comes, it will come. I think we all know eventually that fight will come. We're not going to be able to avoid each other forever. But it's going to run its course, Kani must go do his thing. I'm busy doing my thing, I've got 5 wins in a row. He's doing his thing. He's doing well. We maybe met a little bit premature in my career. And when we meet again, it'll be a different story. And I would love for us to meet at Times Square Sun Arena. It's kind of like my home venue. I do well there. You walk in, familiar faces, familiar locker room. I've been there. The last 5 locker rooms have been the same. So it's great, I would love that fight.
And I'm going to quickly just put you on the spot real quick here. You got in the cruiserweight division in South Africa, you got Keaton Gardens against Level Masitoa. You fought Level before, you sparred with Keaton before. How do you see that fight going?
Personally, I don't believe. Level, great guy. Again, nice tenacity, good fighter, not a cruiserweight. Doesn't hit hard at all. Genuinely, it feels like he's hitting with like sparring gloves. So he's not a cruiserweight. I believe he'll campaign very nicely at light heavy. I think he can do well. So in that fight, I think Keaton's going to win. Like I said, Level's got lots of tenacity. So he's not an easy. I hit that hard. I put him down in the 5th, I think, with a right hook. It was just a clean right hook, but I think that fight will go to decision. I think Keaton will win on decision. I think Keaton's just going to be a bit too much. Weight stops trains, and Level's he's just too small. And a lot of people like to say it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. But weight matters. You don't play around with weight in boxing.
Yourself against Limbani Lano, how do you see this matchup going?
Like I say, entertainment-wise, there will be I would love the stoppage, but I'm just going on there to put on a dominating performance. Just to show that I am the new wolf in town. I'm the new alpha, and I don't see Limbani going. We're not going to go past 4 rounds. I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to show my boxing skill, just show that there's levels. And he's not on my level. I've got my feet are much better, my hands are much better, my defense is much better. I'm much fitter, I'm much stronger than him. So I don't see it going past 4 rounds, not at all.
And we're looking to see the Wolfpack in attendance there in the crowd. Hopefully the whole of the Sun Arena's going and howling out there.
That's it.
Just a question, do you ever stop training?
No, I don't. Training for me it's my life, I think everybody knows I train very hard. I train every day. I train 7 days a week. I believe in doing active recovery, things like that. I'm an athlete. I wake up every day an athlete. You know what I'm saying? A lion doesn't wake up in the wild one morning thinking it's a zebra. I wake up every day a professional athlete. And I work hard towards that, you know. I don't want to one day say, oh, but what if I did this? What if I did that? That's saying that I'm still smart in what I do, you know. I get lots of hours sleep, do lots of recovery. Like I said earlier, I see a sports massage therapist twice a week, you know. So you can't avoid hard work. This is just hard work. People can't live in my world. So if you can't live in my world, you can't train like me, and I'm better than you at boxing, I'm going to eat you up.
And then just lastly, you know, a message for people that, well, I know it's a long way out now. This is early days, and your fight's going to be in October, I believe. Just a message for people that are watching at home.
100%. Oh, you know, guys that support me and keep me going and send me messages just to say that I'm motivating them and things like that. Guys, thank you so much. It really means a lot to us. It means a lot to me to keep going. To those that come out to the fights, we appreciate you, you know. The reason why we're fighting is to put on a show for everybody that comes out there. And that's why I like to be a fan-friendly fighter, you know. I'm a come-forward fighter, I'm a busy fighter. So to those guys, I call you the Wolf Pack. You guys are normally there howling in victory. It will be again, we will win again. And, you know, I appreciate, come out in numbers. And come the 6th of October, I'm going to put a guy on the canvas.